For over a century, two of Europe's most powerful kingdoms, England and France, were locked in an epic struggle for dominance. A war that lasted from 1337 to 1453, known today as the 100 Years' War. But what caused this century-long conflict, and how did it reshape Europe forever? Let's dive in. The seeds of war were planted with a royal dispute. In 1328, the French King Charles IV died without a direct male heir. The closest claimants, Philip VI of France and Edward III of England. While Philip was crowned, Edward III, the grandson of Philip V of France, believed he had a stronger claim. This dispute, along with England's control over territories in France, ignited a war that would last generations. The English, armed with their deadly longbows, won major victories early on. In 1346, at the Battle of Crécy, the English decimated the French cavalry. 10 years later, at the Battle of Poitiers, they captured the French king, John II. The Treaty of Bretigny in 1360 granted England vast territories in France, but this was only the beginning. France wasn't about to surrender. Under King Charles V, the French launched a counter-offensive, reclaiming much of their lost territory. They adapted their strategies, avoiding large battles and using guerrilla warfare. The tide began to turn. Then came one of history's most legendary figures, Joan of Arc. In 1429, this teenage peasant girl claimed divine visions instructed her to save France. She led French forces to victory at the Siege of Orleans, revitalizing French morale. But captured by the English and burned at the stake in 1431, her martyrdom only fueled the French cause. By the 1450s, France had the upper hand. The English suffered major defeats, culminating in the Battle of Castillon in 1453. England lost nearly all its French territories except Calais. The 100 Years' War was over, and France emerged stronger than ever. The war changed Europe forever. England, exhausted and financially drained, turned inward, leading to the Wars of the Roses. France, now more unified, became a dominant European power. The longbow, gunpowder, and evolving military tactics reshaped warfare, and the idea of national identity strengthened on both sides of the Channel. The 100 Years' War wasn't just a conflict. It was a turning point in history. A war that defined nations, heroes, and the future of Europe. What do you think was the war's biggest impact? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into history.